let's see what's going on for you in February when it comes to your love life. So I love how Venus is going to be in your first house all month. You know, you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're very confident, and it's a good time to really like work on your appearance and, you know, just improve your appearance. But you're attracting, Venus rules your 7th house, so you're attracting any serious relationship to you. And then also there's a full moon in Leo, which is happening in your 5th house. So that can really evolve your love story and, you know, give you a lot of breakthroughs in your love story. But also it's a good time to like go out and date and have some fun. And yeah, it looks like, you know, a pretty good boost overall. So let's see what's going on with you and your person. So yeah, it looks like you're interested in, you know, friendships, having fun. You are connecting with them, you know, on a friend level, and they're very passionate. So they're feeling like very hot, very, you know, sexy, like. And there's some sort of lack of communication in between you though, for some reason. So let's see what's going on in the past. Okay, so in the past, it looks like you guys could have worked together and been, you know, really solid and really knowing where you're going. And like, yeah, just, you know, teammates and everything, the Chariot, like really just on like, you know, each other's team. But there was a emotional conversation that could have gone a little bit deeper. And that's what needs to be talked about, what needs to probably be brought back up. So what's in the future? More communication. So communication in the future, that's good. So what are you feeling? Let's see. What's going on with you? Like not ready yet. I think you're kind of figuring things out. You're looks like kind of busy with your own thing. Yeah, Mars is retrograde too, and that rules you. So you're really thinking and like very internal right now. So it's like maybe not the right time, and you know, maybe there's like a, you know, there is a need to go back, and you know that, and like, you know, but it's going to take a little bit of time with when you know what more of what you want and how to move forward. And you know, you can have that mature conversation that, you know, maybe takes a little bit of vulnerability and takes a little bit more depth. And your person's so cute. Your person like really feels this, you know, soulmate connection. Yeah, just major conversations, or not major conversations, but a conversation about how you guys can, you know, really have like more fun and more happiness, and you know, maybe even about the future and like children, or you know, really like have those deeper conversations, you know, to balance out the relationship a bit more. And then also I think those deeper conversations might help break past patterns in when it comes to relationships. And it could be past patterns on your side, whether there's like a tendency to hold back a little bit more from relationships to like, you know, out of self-protection, or yeah, like, but there's a balanced way that you guys can move forward, and maybe they just need to talk more with what's on their mind. But it would bring you guys closer together. They, you know, your person feels this like soulmate connection. Let's see, clarify the justice. Clarify the justice. Yeah, it's kind of like getting on the same page with like what both of your ideals like future should look like, you know, because I don't know if they're feeling like a lack of the ability to manifest the future that maybe they think you deserve and want. But yeah, it's like these were maybe the plans before, but now they're not the plans, and now we need to go back and kind of reevaluate and reexamine. How are you feeling? Let's see. So what is the outcome of all of this? Yeah, going deep, getting deep into your subconscious, like everything's in your 12th house. So there is a major way you're reflecting back on the past and, you know, maybe a little bit more hermit mode and wanting to keep things to yourself. But when you do that and do go, you know, hermit mode and really listen to your internal world and pay attention to how you're feeling, you can find happiness, like a brighter future in your relationship moving forward, instead of it just being a little too surface, a little too, you know, like, yeah, not deep. Like there's some sort of depth that is like really being craved here, you know, emotionally, like, and you know, you can release your own like toxic patterns or fear of intimacy in relationships, you know, like there's some sort of block in relationships, and maybe it's because you dealt with toxic relationships like in the past, and that's majorly like what you're clearing right now. So you can really envision a new future and better relationships and focus on like how like relationships can be like really bright and happy moving forward. So let's see, what's the advice for you? Go hermit mode. You know, don't be afraid to be in hermit mode as much as you can. And then, yeah, look to the future. 3 of Wands came out. So that's like, you know, looking towards the horizon, really excited, wanting to go on an adventure, wanting to go on a trip. I think maybe there's ways that you've been like holding back from your own excitement that really you want to be kicked up right now. And yeah, not feeling anxious to like share like whatever's on your mind. You know, I think that'll really clear up like, you know, where you've been holding back, where you haven't been sharing fully, where they sense you haven't been sharing fully, where you can kind of ground your fantasy into reality a bit more. So what's their energy? One more. What's their energy? Yes, they feel a sense of rejection sometimes and release. And what's your energy? And I don't think you're intentionally doing this. I think you're just, you know, like in your own world a little bit right now in hermit mode. Attachments, third parties, maybe you have options in general. And nourishing yourself. So don't be afraid to like, I mean, you know, you need your time to like really go in the past and reflect and nourish yourself, like find yourself, really get into your own, you know, vision, your own fantasy of knowing really what you want. But also knowing what you have to release about, like, if you do want a really strong relationship, what relationships do you have to release, or what patterns do you have to release about relationships? Let's see, anything else? Yeah, you're just getting in touch with your emotions so you can have like a very solid relationship moving forward, and you know, have a breakthrough in love. I think you'll have a major breakthrough when it comes to your self-worth with this like Leo full moon coming up, and like you won't be afraid to like express yourself a little bit more and like let yourself out of the box and let the fire kind of go and really speak from the heart and to the right person, and then seeing like which person like is really like, you know, just like pumping you up and there for you. Any other advice? Yep, just release like the heartache and everything. Know what you want in love, and know that you're not going to get hurt. You know, a new beginning does want to start here, but like if you are expecting heartbreak, then, you know, like you might just like get more heartbreak. But you know, you got to open your heart and let people in, and like see how much like stronger, you know, any connection can get. If you're unsure about this solid new beginning because of past heartache and it's causing just confusion in your relationship, but know that somebody's here and they do want to go deep with you and have a beautiful relationship, and your fantasy can really be fulfilled. So make sure, you know, you'll release any influences or attachments or, you know, people in your ear like giving you bad advice, so you can get into yourself and know what love you really want. All right, thank you so much, Aries.